Another chance to catch some sleep. Might eat. Bit of meditation. I'm exploring this place. I found this change here, so.
Oh.
Yes. That might be something. Oh.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Well. Hello.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Tauriel.
Ah. This cave is a temple to Tauriel.
Tauriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Oh gosh. Snow Elf, so you're actually a farmer.
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
Well, I can imagine you know why we're here.
Of course. You're here for Tauriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it. But first, I must have your assistance.
Well, how did you know?
For the thousands of years I've served as the Chantry's sentinel, there hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request Tauriel's bow, and I request their assistance. It's been repeated so many times, I can't imagine it any other way.
Been here that long? It must be ancient. What type of assistance did you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Your brother? Kill your brother? Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Tauriel would allow this to happen.
So what exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Well, didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers.
Ah, right.
They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive, do you?
He's alive. I've seen him, but
Have you?
something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have we tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Tauriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes, let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Tauriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
So how many more way shrines are there then?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
Well, from what I've seen, these caves must be rather big.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
So I need to fill this thing at each way shrine then.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Well, I'll better go off then, eh?
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them.
Right.
Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Well. Swan hymns. Well.
Yes? I'm ready if you are.
Okay. Well, I'd like to peruse your library at some point, but...
Questions? I expected as much.
So what is the Chantry of Tauriel?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Tauriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened.
Most Snow Elves?
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Sirabane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
The way shrines are part of the Chantry then?
Oh yes. They were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the Initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
So who are these prelates you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the Snow Elf priests that tended the way shrines, before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Tauriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
Well, good, they should be able to help us then.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate, and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
Okay. So, tell me more about your people.
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home.
Well, it appears that the Nords won.
In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
Everyone couldn't have possibly agreed to that.
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
So what turned your people into the betrayed?
I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin. Right. Certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
Yes, I met a few of them. So why were the Snow Elves here affected?
The Chantry is quite isolated. So it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here.
Right.
By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
That's why you retained your sight.
Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people.
Yeah, you mean they betrayed?
Yes. They swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum.
Are there any others like you?
Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain.
Well,
May Tauriel watch over you.
yeah. Well, it's
Oh, what is it? Lead on.
Questions? I expected as much.
no, I'm just have a look at your shrine. Tools are wandering around this place. My bolt's back. That's one of them. Oh. Well, I killed a couple of trolls back there, so I think we should have that peace.
Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Okay. Well. Oh, did you see those little flowers there, Zora? Got a light. When you get too close to them, you throw into the little pods. What are you?
That's it. On to the next battle. Or maybe the next enemy.
Yep.
Grow stronger with each fight. At least I like to think so.
There's another one. Yeah, there is. Oh, it's you, son. I wonder what that red glow was. Whoa.
Watch out!
Something over there, I think. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to shoot it from here though. Trap, so there's one. Be careful of the trap here. Ah, right, that brings it past the trap. Let me switch to short bolts actually. See, these things can do magic as well. Let's see. Unusual kill cam, but there we go.
Looks like these Falmer are here to stay. They
Yeah.
must be who that priest was calling the betrayed.
That's right, Savannah. The betrayed killed the snails that were here. The ones that could still see.
Tough day for you.
Hold your head. That was a good workout.
Yes, I have an ice spike in my chest, but never mind. Sensing something. It seems like Gallibors and other people looking for the bow as well. Killing the use of magic. I'm going to think all the wasting that water here.
You make such a good team.
Yep, you just stop, Julie, you just stop. Unusual plant, I'll take that for study. My mother might want to look at that. Extreme healing, I will take that. that ledge going up? Here's some. Here is the post. It's just this. Just the farmer tent, okay. Well, that's it. Okay, my curiosity has been sated. Into a chorus somewhere. Oh, there's
Trouble ahead. Surely my say we will not let any harm come to me.
confused. There we go. Well, I certainly got as many samples as I can. Seems a rare enough plant. Sample from the museum as well. Bridge. Well, that's nice. Most fortunate fellow.
Oh no, you don't.
Something else. Well, we smacked him in the head with that arrow.
Done and done.
Let's good, bring them in. Now, where was I before I was interrupted? That's this guy. Eek. These Falmer have for gems, etc. because I can't actually see them, so I wander into a town and sell it. Weird. Ugh. Well, the place has a beauty of its own, despite the ugliness of the Falmer, but anyway, moving on. Wow. Look at this place.
No, you will not touch me.
Nothing. Looks like that was the last of them. But we should be cautious in case there are others.
Well, I might tell the choice about there's one of the cages actually. So that's here in it.
That should take care of them.
Figured.
While I'm searching them for the horrible creatures. Hold back at least. There's one. Two of them. This one. Oh. Well done. What a big thing. When they're getting wet, people. Oh. What?
Show yourself.
Never expected that.
Oh no, you don't.
I have hurt my wrist. way, it was that one's head. I've had enough of the blood flowing.
Oh,
What have
beautiful.
you got? Where'd you come from? Tough day for you. Wait.
Aha.
Who's there? Who's there? Sorry.
Can't see a damn thing here. Darkfall passage. Strange why the cursed was set up so many traps in the stone barrier. Come to rest for a bit, not taking any chances. They set up those traps for a reason and I'm not really rushing in to find out why. So we sit here, regain my strength and pull traps on my advantage. We better be very careful here then. Right.
Chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Alma wanted to keep it there.
Yeah. Interesting ropes here. Which one do you think it is? Right.
You will not touch that. Figured.
Interesting. That is like no saber cat I have ever seen before. Right. I'm going to make some samples for my father. Some of the meat. Very interesting. Wow, look at this. Neat plant, I've never seen that before either. Some people have never again. So that must be the place we're looking for over there. So how do we get to it? Upwards. Right. So we'll have to head down to the bottom and work up.
Sorry.
Okay. Even a deer in here. Harvest those things before they have their spores. Very impressive, I must say. I think that'll have to bring my father and mother here at some point. Oh. Well, might as well harvest this scene is dead. Bale deer hide. Let's just proceed with caution in case there's any traps or farmer looking around here. Not likely as farmer can be. Sneaky.
I think that's another way shrine up there. Here we go.
Yeah. Saber cat. Something killed it. Hello.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Tauriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Tauriel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum. May Tauriel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Go up with you then, I suppose, eh? There we are. Oh. This is a way back, thankfully. See where we are here. Oh, daylight. I sense a troll. Yeah, I thought I sensed it. Oh my goodness. What do we have here?
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on. The bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
Yeah, if we can only see where we're going. Ah, scroll attacking that. See where it went. Let's see if we can maybe lure it out. there's plenty of them. Might be that troll again that killed them. Oh, well. Right. Well, a bit of meditation last night, so